President BBM viral matapos harap-harapang ipinagtanggol si former President Rodrigo Duterte sa ICC sa New York. Viral nga ngayon si President BBM matapos ang kanyang naging pagbisita sa US na nagdala ng maraming karangalan sa bansa. Dahil sa kanyang galing at talinong angkin na talaga namang iniwang hangang-hanga ang mga leader at investors ng ibang bansa. Ngunit mas naging maingay sa social media at pinalakpakan pa ng husto si President BBM ng mga Marcos supporters at PRRD supporters matapos ang walang paligoy-ligoy na pagtanggol ng Pangulo kay former President Rodrigo Duterte sa harap ng ICC sa ibang bansa sa New York City. Pinagtanggol niya si former President Rodrigo Duterte laban sa ICC sa harap ng Asia Society meeting sa New York City. At sinabi pa na ang ICC no entry pa rin sa ating bansa dahil may judiciary system tayo na gumagana at nagpapatupad ng batas sa kanyang termino. Noon pa nga lang ay gusto na napasukin ng ICC ang bansa para imbestigahan at kasuhan umano si former President Rodrigo Duterte sa kanyang pagsugpo sa ipinagbabawal na gamot sa bansa. Kaya naman sa naging speech ni President BBM sa Asia Society ay naging sampal muli ito sa mga dilawan at ICC na nagpupumilit pa rin na makapasok sa loob ng bansa para makialam sa batas ng Pilipinas. Sinabi din ng Pangulo na may sariling batas ang bansa at wala silang karapatan na makialam dito. Ayon pa nga sa Pangulo, ay magpapatuloy na patas ang kanyang paghatol at hindi hahayaan na makialam at kontrolin ng ibang bansa ang patakaran ng Pilipinas.
All Filipinos, could you give us your reflections on the future of human rights in the Philippines?
Well, the argument, or rather the discussion about human rights in the Philippines in the past few years has really derived from the anti-drug war that President Duterte undertook. And as I come into office, you look and you see we cannot stop the drug war. The problem continues to exist. What we can do is to examine and learn lessons from the experience from the past administration. And to go into a little more detail, I think we have found, it is certainly my view, that enforcement, which has been the part of the drug war that has been most vigorously pursued by President Duterte, only gets you so far. And my approach is slightly different. And we look at the drug problem in the Philippines, and it is a significant one. There are approximately, I suppose, according to official statistics, close to 4.5 million actual addicts in the Philippines, and that the corrosive effect of on society, on criminality, on the drug syndicates, etc., even the politicization of the whole drug syndicates and their networks is something that we still have to deal with. And so perhaps we should look at it, we should look, instead of just enforcement, which will continue, but in a more focused way. I tell when I first came to my first command conference with our policemen, and I said, we will adjust. Let us adjust our focus, and let us also look at prevention. Let us education to our young people to say that this is a dead end. This will get you absolutely nowhere. It will get you put in jail. It will get you killed. And even if it does not do that, this will take away your future. And second part of that is cure. To be more sensitive and more sympathetic to those who actually have gotten caught up in this lifestyle. And so that is something that we are now promoting. We are trying to learn which are the best methods now to pull our victims, really is what they are, pull them out of that culture and to help them start again and to live a good life as good and constructive members and contributing members of society. Now, as to the enforcement, to put it very bluntly, I simply told them, look, I'm not interested in the kid who makes 100 pesos a week selling weed. That's not the person that I want you to go after. I want you to go after people who, if we get them, if we neutralize them, we put them in jail, we put them away, whatever it is, will make an actual difference, so that the supply of drugs, the system of distribution, the system of importation of drugs, because much of it really does come from abroad, that will actually make a difference. It will put a stop to it. And that's what we are working on right now. So those are the different elements of those three elements of the anti-drug effort of this government. Those are, the focus has certainly changed, and even the methodology has changed.
Well, thank you for that.
Samantala ay binatikos din ni Senator Raffy Tulfo ang mga small town lottery dahil umano sa mga anomalya na nagaganap sa mga ito. PCSO at PAGCOR bistado.
You PAGCOR and PCSO, you guys are in the business of legalizing gambling. Tama? To generate revenues for the state. And in doing so, in the process, you are causing the proliferation of a bad habit. Gambling is a vice. And vice is a bad habit. And when it becomes excessive, it turns into an addiction. At kapag naging addict na po ang isang sugarol, nandiyan na po yung napapabayaan niya, yung kanyang sarili, yung kanyang pamilya, yung kanyang trabaho. Kung minsan, it gets involved in a crime activities para matutusan yung kanyang pagsusugal. There are times na nadidepress siya hanggang sa magpakamatay. Siyempre, pag naapektuhan siya, apektado yung kanyang pamilya. Now, why am I saying this? Para kayo po sa PAGCOR ng PCSO, alagaan niyo po yung pera na pumapasok po sa inyong mga ahensya. Dahil most of the monies that goes in dyan sa PCSO at PAGCOR, these are considered as blood money. Because in some instances, kumikita po kayo out of the misery of other people.
I just want to make it clear
Opo.
that the things you mention are things that I do not tolerate.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And I want to assure you, Mr. Chairman, that if you really want to shed light on it, let us together work and find out what really happened.
Pagkatapos, nang matalo po nag-bid, gagawa kayo ng sistema para yung matalo, mananalo pa ulit. In this case, nag-open kayo yung tawag na right to match. Yung mananalo dapat sa isang bidding, agad-agad inaaward sa kanila yung kanila pagkapanalo. Hindi, dito po ang nangyari, hoops, sandali lamang. Para manalo yung paboranat ninyo, kailangan gagawa tayo ng panibagong sistema which is right to match. And then here comes Bong Pineda. Of course, ang ginawa na niya, ma-match na niya yung amount na binid ng kanyang mga kalaban. Nag-match lang siya ng konting-konti lang na diferensya. Lo and behold, talo na siya. Am I making sense, sir?
Well, Mr. Chairman, I don't know what exactly happened in the incident that you're referring to, since, as I've said, wala pa kami noon. Maybe later on, I can ask one of the staff to explain exactly what happened. But let me explain the concept of the right to match. the right to match is not exactly a defective system. Under our law, yung tinatawag nating PPP, meron tinatawag na Swiss challenge.
Okay?
That happens in a scheme called unsolicited proposal. Kung meron kang concept, meron kang idea na gusto mong ibenta sa gobyerno, pwedeng ang mangyari ay magkaroon ka ng unsolicited proposal.
Dapat, sir, kung meron ka mga suggestions, idea, sa government para mapaganda, kung ano yung pamamalakas sa gobyerno, dapat ginagawa yan during the bidding. Pag ikaw nagpresenta ng bidding mo, nandun na po lahat yung explanation. Hindi po yung natalo ka na, wala ka na dapat. Ang ginawa, tali ka rito, pwede ka pa rin ulit mag-bid, pwede ka pang manalo sa pamagitan ng right to match. So in this case, unfair po ito sa ibang mga STL operators. Panalo na po sila. Ba't pa tayo nag-bidding kung later on pala yung nanalo, hindi pwedeng mabigyan ng award dahil iniintay pang magkaroon ng oportunidad itong natalo ng right to match.
Okay.
So,
Para naman sa inyo, ano naman ang masasabi nyo tungkol dito? Magkomento lamang sa baba at huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe para updated ka sa mga maiinit na balita sa Pilipinas. Maraming salamat sa panonood.